So Deadspin Slack recently had an intense conversation debating how many oysters each of us could eat, and here we are to find out the answer, and the last person standing is going to be the only one who survives. That's the contest.
The rest of us will die.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird foodstuff, and I feel like it's hard to like conceptualize how much you can eat of it because they're small and they're kind of slimy and they just slide down there. I hope it doesn't change them forever for me, but it's possible. So I guess that's why we're sitting here today.
Wow, those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe I have to eat these.
This is the classiest challenge.
I know.
All right.
It doesn't even really seem like a challenge. It just seems like
Wait till
we're
you
getting
eat it.
comped out on a happy hour. It's just I like it. I simply couldn't have another bite.
It
That's
didn't
right.
occur to me that eating oysters on camera is like a
It's kind of intimate.
like I'm slurping down.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of those foods that you don't maybe want to eat in front of people you don't trust.
I don't trust any of you, to be perfectly clear.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. The thing that I am anxious about is that I don't know. I think it's gonna start being weird at some point, and I don't know if I'll figure that out before it happens. Why did I agree to eat all the free delicious oysters at work?
You dummy.
Stupid.
Absolute dunce.
You lummox.
You know, it just occurred to me that I had sushi for lunch.
Oh,
So
you're
literally
already on
all
this
I'm eating
wavelength.
today
yeah.
is just like raw seafood.
Yeah.
I do feel like the first 5 settled a little bit.
My mouth is starting to feel like the ocean for sure.
Yeah.
In a good way.
A little salty.
I could see it being in a bad way in the near future.
Is it weird to drink the minion up? Does that
Yes.
seem weird to you guys?
Look at Kitty, holy shit.
I'm also making them harder for Avery to reach. True. Yeah.
Everybody else is just having a nice time. He's not fucking playing with you right now. Yep. I think it's the time between when they're served that I'm like, you really gotta start thinking about when you want to stop. And then when they're here, I'm just like,
Okay, this round I got 7 instead of 6. So I'm at 19.
He's speeding up. Oh, I'm at a dozen, which is like the correct number of oysters.
So, I want to really like drive this point home for the viewers. These are insanely good.
Oh, yeah, they're really
Like whatever
good
the plan was here, like the grandpa's
To
thing,
own us, yeah.
right? Where it's like you have to swallow the dip juice. Sorry, that's what grandpa does. Like this is the opposite of that. What's happening? We're doing let the beast out. Do you want this one? Is it important to you that you have this?
No, you should have it.
Do you want to count them?
No, give
I'm
it to
feeling
Kitty
good.
because he's like
Competing? But I am hungry.
No, you should eat it. Wow, perfect tie. That's great.
If I hadn't taken that last stupid oyster, one of you would have won.
This is a beautiful ending.
Yeah.
We did it.
Certainly so.
The oyster pals all win.
I think I could double this.
Yeah, so could I.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't feel
Like 65, I think, is like
Yeah.
probably my absolute ceiling.
what?
that's the record. I think the question of how much you can comfortably eat is a good one though, because it's like I don't feel like I had any agency in this beyond like if they kept bringing them, I would have kept eating them, and then eventually I would have become upset from having done too much of that. But I don't know at any point that I would have become uncomfortable until it was way too late.
So wait, are we really ending on a tie between these two?
Yep.
Oh.
Good luck editing
Wow.
that.